Today is a big day for everyone who owns XRP Ripple. Online, more and more information about the end of the Ripple versus SEC hearing is getting out. It's clear that one thing with each leak, the SEC is not going to go after Ripple again. We won this battle in the end. Crypto fans, experts in the field, and even Ripple's CEO are too excited to hold back their joy. Not only that, but Ripple's CEO now thinks XRP could hit $50,000 before the end of the Ripple vs. SEC hearing is resolved. That's pretty cool, right? It could be time to become a millionaire. Don't pass up the chance. Let's jump right in. Nota bene. It's official. The SEC has given up on its appeal in the long-running case against Ripple Labs. Finally, the XRP community can breathe a sigh of relief after a long time. XRP Ripple coin is no longer called a security. This is the end of more than 3 years of legal fights, courtroom drama, and regulatory uncertainty. A lot of people see this as the start of a new era in the crypto business. Not just for Ripple, coin investors and people with a lot of power are calling it a win. Crypto Geeks said it simply, SEC offers settlement with Ripple. This comment quickly spread through the community. Edo Farina went even further by tweeting that the case against the SEC doesn't matter. XRP is not a stock. It's all just noise. The legal uncertainty and that noise. The arguments about who has authority and the shakiness in the market are finally dying down. It's clear now that there is quiet. It wasn't a surprise when this happened. The court already said in July 2023 that selling XRP on secondary markets was not the same as selling assets. But up until now, the SEC had stayed hostile, appealing parts of the ruling and putting Ripple in a legal bind. The appeal has been put on hold, which was noticed by Crypto Patel in a tweet. This is good news for XRP. More and more people think that the SEC is taking a step back. Patel also says, XRP holders, can you feel that moon energy yet? And really, who isn't? Gary Gensler, who used to be chair of the SEC, was recently on CNBC and was asked about the agency's move to drop not only the Ripple case, but also other high-profile crypto lawsuits. Some of them are against Coinbase and Kraken. Gensler didn't say anything about a specific case, but the way he spoke told a lot. He said that the crypto market is mostly based on how people feel about it. He said that sentiment makes up almost all of it, which means that many tokens might not last without good fundamentals. But Gensler's words sound more like a way to back down than a threat. Ripple didn't just ride a sense of well-being, but made goods, partnered with global banks, and moved forward with XRP uses in the real world, especially when sending money across borders. It also went through one of the toughest regulatory crackdowns in the history of crypto and came out better. The change we're seeing now could be the start of a bigger change inside the SEC. The agency is becoming less hostile, and its approach is changing. Enforcement steps are no longer being taken, legal challenges are being put on hold. The rules that govern us are changing, and Ripple may have helped make those changes happen by refusing to give in. Gensler added that there are only 2 or 3 rare metals. I don't think people will be interested in trading 10,000 or 15,000 meme or emotion tokens over the years, but XRP was never just another piece of junk money. It has real facilities, a track record of 10 years, and the law is now clear on the matter. What will happen next with XRP? Now that the case is over, Ripple can focus on making its services better and getting more people to use them, without the cloud of rules to hang over it. Investors see it as a sign that XRP is finally free. Uncertainty that kept XRP out of the press has gone away, and new chances are opening up because of it. While the SEC may still be looking, it no longer has as much power. This isn't just the end of a court fight for Ripple and those who support it. It's the beginning of something much bigger. However, what if I told you that this wasn't just the end of a case? It's the start of something much bigger. Some people are calling it the thing that could start the next bull run. That sounds brave, right? But top experts and people who work in the crypto world think that right now could be the start of a wave of new millionaires, and XRP could be at the center of it all. What's going to happen next will blow your mind. The game is changing quickly. The XRP community isn't just hopeful, it's fired up. A lot of people are tweeting, making big statements, and there is a lot of excitement in the crypto world right now. Levi says that wealth is coming, and XRP is making it happen. Real alerts do even more. The biggest break in crypto history is about to happen. XRP is about to do something amazing. Jack the Rippler also doesn't hold back. You'll be the first person in your group to make more than $1 million. The power's electric. But what's really making people believe in XRP's future again? Here comes Eduardo Farina, who started Alpha Lions Academy and is one of the most vocal supporters of XRP. It's clear what he means, and people are looking at it. If you put $1,000, 0 cents into XRP today, it could be worth $50,000, 0 cents tomorrow. Farina thinks that XRP is at the bottom of a multi-generational pump, and he won't sell any of his tokens for less than $100, 0 cents each. His brave stand isn't just about numbers. It's about a bigger picture. He is not the only one who thinks that XRP could be the basis for a new global banking system. Farina even says that having less than 1,000 XRP tokens is crazy, saying that's the very least that people need to do to get ahead in the next financial revolution. People who believed in Bitcoin early on felt the same way, and it's starting a movement. Some people might think his predictions are crazy, but they reflect a growing opinion that XRP is way too cheap, especially now that the legal haze is starting to lift and regulatory pressure is easing. Still, not everyone is sure. Some people say that even if the price of XRP goes up to $100, 0 cents, which would be a nearly 5,000% increase from its present value of $2, 0 cents, it might not give people the life-changing wealth they expect. One reviewer said that $50,000, 0 cents sounds like a lot of money, but it won't get you out of work early. They're right. If XRP is to bring lasting wealth, it needs to do more than just hit $100, 0 cents. It needs to do it quickly and on a large scale. Some experts think that XRP might not get that high for another 9 to 15 years, if ever. Some websites, like Telegram, say that it will be $100, 0 cents by 2040, while Changely says it will be a little more hopeful at 2033. But those who are really high on XRP don't care about those dates. The clock is not on their mind. They are keeping an eye on the action. At the same time, doubters like Da Vinci Jeremy warn people to be careful. They say that XRP might be better for short-term plays than for holding for 10 years. They point out that the ticket hasn't changed value in a while and ask, if not now, when? Still, it's hard to ignore the feeling. Things feel different this time, with the SEC taking a step back, Gary Gensler saying that most of crypto is driven by emotion, and well-known influencers talking up XRP's next chapter. There may be more to it than just charts and dates now. It could be about faith, hope that XRP could finally live up to the promise it's been making for years.